Hello and a very warm welcome to yet another fascinating edition of the program CSE Weekly, a weekly program that keeps you abreast on the activities and achievements of the Corporate Affairs Commission. My name is Rashid Mahi. Coming up, companies dormant for 10 years to go off the register. House Committee on Commerce visits CSE. RGCSE flags up monthly staff workout and sensitization exercise. Plus, RGCSE works on solution to resolve payment issues on the CRP. We will be right back. Hello there, it's a brand new quota, and your favorite program, CSE Weekly, is about to unveil new innovations fresh from the Nigerian Companies Registry. Have you heard of the Extensible Business Reporting Language XBRL standard for filing of electronic financial statements? Do you know that there's so much you can do on your own on the company's registration portal from the comfort of your home or office? The CRP offers, amongst others, end-to-end electronic registration solution for accredited customers and the general public to initiate and complete pre-registration and post-registration applications electronically. Online filing of annual return, online registration of limited liability partnership and limited partnership. See you there. Welcome back. We begin with a stern warning for companies that have not filed annual returns in the last 10 years. Notice of intention to strike up companies from the register. This is to inform the general public that the Commission, pursuant to its powers contained in Section 692, subsection 3 and 4 of the Companies and Allied Matters Act No. 3 of 2020, intends to strike up from the register names of defunct or dormant companies that have not filed annual returns for a period of 10 years. A full list is published on the Commission's website, www.csc.gov.ng. These companies are given a period of 90 days from the date of this publication to file all outstanding annual returns and send email of this fact to activation@csc.gov.ng so as to remove their names from the list. It is to be noted that it is illegal to carry on business with the name of a company that has been delisted from the register, as such company is deemed to be dissolved. Signed, Management. If you want to escape the sledgehammer, hurry now to update your return with the Commission. We now say best of luck to those who are intending to file their annual returns anytime soon. Now on to legislative business. The House Committee on Commerce has uploaded the Registrar General for his commitment to ensuring prompt and efficient service delivery. The chairman of the committee, Honorable Ahmed Mulil Lere, gave the commendation when members of the committee were on a visit to the commission as part of oversight function of federal government agencies under the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment. Honorable Lere said the visit was to provide the opportunity for the committee to familiarize itself with the staff, the workings of the commission, policies, challenges, and prospects. He added that it will also strengthen the collaborative relationship between the committee and the commission. He therefore expressed appreciation for the warm reception accorded the committee and the fruitful deliberations during the visit. In his remarks, the Registrar General welcomed the chairman and members of the committee and took time to brief them on the functions, structure, activities, achievements, and challenges of the commission. Dwelling on the commission's challenges, the CAC boss appealed to the committee to assist in the review of the commission's fees and charges in accordance with the current economic realities in the country. He maintained that the CAC provides services and is not a revenue generating agency. Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, enlisted the committee's support to upgrade the CAC internet bandwidth to accommodate multiple registrations as well as eradicate occasional downtime. In his contribution, Honorable Muhammad Umar Biu described the Registrar General's appointment as well-deserved, as he has demonstrated capacity to perform within his four-point agenda. Umar Biu said the committee was excited by his impeccable record of revenue generation and prudent expenditure. CSC Weekly reports that the entourage of the Chairman House Committee on Commerce were top-ranking members, including the Vice Chairman House Committee on Commerce, Honorable Ambassador James Shuaibu Barka, and Commerce Committee Clerk Mrs. Onyekachi Joe Nwagu, amongst others. And from legislative matters, we move on to service delivery matters. In his continued bid to improve service delivery, the Registrar General, CEO of the Corporate Affairs Commission, Hussein Ishaq Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, has convened a meeting with company registration portal, CRP Consultants, Remiter, and the CAC ICT department. The meeting dwelled extensively on evolving ways to resolve payment issues often encountered by the Commission's customers. At the meeting, the Registrar General charged all parties to expeditiously end strategic communication gaps resulting in unsuccessful payments on the portal. The participants pledged to work with the Commission's ICT department to come up with a lasting solution to payment issues. Now moving on to a milestone achievement for the Commission. The Corporate Affairs Commission has flagged up the maiden edition of its monthly workout session and exercise in a colorful fashion. The event, among others, is aimed at keeping the Commission's workforce fit, as well as sensitizing the public on its activities and achievements. Staff of the Commission turned out en masse as early as 6:30 a.m. to be part of the history-making event flagged up by the Registrar General of the Commission, Hussein Ishaq Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. A light aerobics was held within the Commission's headquarters in Maitama to herald the initiative as well as ginger the participants.
Let's go! Let's do it! Go! Go! Go!
Shortly after the aerobics, an orderly procession began from the Commission's office through Wuse 2. Pamphlets highlighting the activities of the Commission and tips on seamless online registration were shared during the road show. Several members of the public expressed satisfaction with the exercise, particularly the sensitization on the registration of informal businesses, as POS operators welcomed the initiative. Operators within the fintech industry are already making efforts to register their businesses before the extended deadline of September 5th approaches. CAC Weekly recalls that the Commission on July 7, 2024 granted a 2-month extension for POS operators, particularly those in remote areas, to register their businesses or risk losing such businesses and prosecution for aiding and abetting criminal activities. Addressing staff of the Commission shortly after the workout and sensitization exercise, the Registrar General Hussein Ishaq Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, expressed delight over the huge turnout of staff. The Registrar General, who underscored the importance of workout towards building a healthy and effective workforce, therefore pledged to roll out more incentives for the hardworking CAC staff members.
You have proved to me that all of you are active in your office and active in your bedroom. And this population has proven to me they are ready to support me. In response to that, I'm ready to reciprocate. You are now in a point. You have obtained an ATM card. The ATM card where you can cash and bank from my generosity. The chairman of the committee of this thing, all the organizers of this, please compile their names for me. Their names, at least they are able to cash out from the bank of my generosity during exams. And for our colleagues that are in state offices, we will find our way to extend the same gesture. Applause. For all of you here now, any one of you who has, obtained some, or is little, you need some push to qualify to the next level, you already end up.
He charged staff to rededicate themselves to ensuring prompt and efficient service delivery to customers in order to improve the business environment. In her remarks, the chairman, CAC Sports Committee, and Director, Budget Planning, Research and Statistics, Gloria Essen, commended the Registrar General for his continued support to the growth and development of sports in the Commission. Gloria Sen enjoined staff to imbibe the culture of fitness for a healthy and longer life. Wow, look at the energy on display there, especially from the CSC boss. We say congratulations to the CSC family. Keep it up. Well done. Let's now go international. The Corporate Affairs Commission has pledged to sustain partnership with open ownership on beneficial ownership transparency. The Registrar General, CEO of the Commission, Hussein Ishaq Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, stated this when he received the Open Ownership Executive Director, Mr. Tom Townsend, on a courtesy visit. The collaborative meeting is geared towards implementation of the legal provisions of persons with significant control, amongst others. CSC Weekly reports that according to the Open Ownership, Nigeria is the first to have a free and open public register demonstrating true leadership with the implementation of beneficial ownership transparency, BOT. Now moving on. From Abuja, we move to Nigeria's oil city, Port Harcourt, where the Port Harcourt Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture presented a certificate of appreciation to Mr. Emmanuel Enyang, the nodal head of the CSC Port Harcourt office. The president of the Rivers Chamber of Commerce, AD Sir Mike Elechi, who made the presentation, said it was in recognition of Emmanuel Enyang's quality presentation at the Chamber's 2024 Extraordinary General Meeting held on 16th of July 2024. The CSC's head of Port Harcourt Nodal Office had earlier made a presentation highlighting the activities and achievements of the Commission to the admiration of a gathering of entrepreneurs and business leaders in the oil city. Congratulations to the hard-working Registrar General's representative in Port Harcourt. Now let's go to our interview segment to bring you up to date on the registration of fintechs or point-of-sale operators. Our brand new resource person is the head of CSC FCT Zone 5 office, Mutahu Bello, and assistant director. You may recall that recently the Commission extended the deadline for the registration of fintechs by 2 months. A dedicated center for the registration is located at the FCT Zone 5 office, and there's certainly no better person to bring us up to date on the project than our own hardworking Mutahu Bello. Please join him and enjoy watching.
Mr. Mufta Bello, Assistant Director, Head, FCT Nodal Office, many thanks for joining us on the program again.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
From alumni activities where we used to be ESCO, ABU alumni activities.
Yeah.
So today it is CSC program. Been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
All right.
It's been a long time.
Okay. I know I see you in some of our videos where you took the POS registration right to the grassroots, to the market, Zuba, Dede. But before we get to that, what's the update of POS registration?
Thank you very much.
That's the point of sales registration.
Thank you very much for having me once again. The POS registration is exceptionally doing well. It's been on, and then the level of compliance is high, and people are turning up. The fintech companies are bringing on, the bulk registration, which we are doing.
If I ask you, what is the percentage of compliance?
So far, I think I can say it's over 50%.
Okay.
Compliance is quite high.
Okay. I know the Commission came up with this initiative this year to say the business net has to be opened as far as registration is concerned, and then they bring in all of these people who are doing businesses. But that means more money for the Commission, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So let's go to the process for POS registration itself. I know that there are about 3, and one of them is the the API. But help us read out the 3 that that you have been that you embarked on, and then maybe a special focus on the API.
Thank you very much. You see, the foremost one is the bulk registration we receive from the fintech companies. So the companies or the banks, will bring the bulk registration to us in Excel form, which we register in thousands, and then we send back the end product to the companies for onward transmission to the POS operators.
Okay.
That is one. Then secondly, talking about API, that is application programming interface. That is the one that the operators themselves, the POS operators themselves, can use the POS machine, like the MoneyPoint, the PalmPay, or the OPay. Inside the machine is what we have, what we call the application programming interface. The interface enables the companies and CAC to see themselves. There's what we call a handshake. So they communicate to us and we respond. And through that, you see our application inside the MoneyPoint, which the POS operators themselves individually can use to register their business. And then we send them their certificates, which they can print out on their own.
Okay. Okay. That's the second one.
Yes. And then the third one is still the general registration.
Okay.
Individual can still, access our normal general portal, which we call the company registration portal, to carry out their registration.
Which one is easier for people? Which one brings in more traffic for you as far as registration is concerned out of these three?
Yeah, the bulk that we receive from the fintech companies, it usually comes in thousands, and then because of the special process that is involved, it is easier, it is faster. You can get this 3,000 or 5,000 registration done even in a day or two, and then they will send back the result to the companies.
What is the arrangement with fintech companies? Is there a percentage they get from the registration fee, or what is the agreement?
I shouldn't go into that.
Okay.
That is for
okay. I don't want to go that's for the higher the management to talk about.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. We understand that registration deadline is 7th of September 2024.
Yes.
And so for those who don't meet up, what happens to them?
Well, unless the authority, decides to do otherwise, their devices, those devices that they are holding, OPay machine, MoneyPoint machine, will be deactivated, and then they will be out of business. It's as good as having a car engine knocked.
Okay.
So they'll be carrying an empty machine. And then the CAC can also proceed to invoke Section 863, which says that every business must be registered, to prosecute them for doing business without registration. Yeah.
Okay. So 7th of September, except if there's an extension. I'm a POS operator. I did not register. So when I go for business one early morning, maybe on a Monday morning, so I'll have empty POS.
You discover that your device is deactivated. It becomes non-functional.
Okay.
Yes.
And then if I want to register, then there will be penalties.
If you want to
register, after I now realize that my POS is deactivated.
Well, if your POS is already deactivated, what are you registering? In the first place, is the machine that you are expected to register.
And I didn't register.
Yes, if you don't register, unless you get another POS that is active, before you can come forward. And then it might not even be like that, because the commission may decide to invoke Section 863, like I've said.
Okay.
Which means that they will take you to court, and then you pay for daily. You pay daily for every period that you have done business without registration. And the court will still order you to proceed to register with CAC.
Okay. I'm asking, maybe in the future, maybe all POS that are supposed to be given out will be registered beforehand, so that when people come to obtain, POS, it's already registered.
Yes, yes.
Maybe, like what the commission does today with tax number, TIN number. They already, you already get your TIN number before your certificate is even issued to you. So when your certificate is issued to you, you have a TIN number on it.
Yes.
Those kind of collaboration,
yes, actually what happened is that, what actually informed this decision to have the POS operators registered is because of the fraud being perpetrated by using the POS machine, which have become very difficult to trace. So that was what informed. So of course, going forward, if the POS are now registered, of course, before you, even from the level of the bank, before you are given access to POS machine, you would have been made to register so that your data will be with the bank, and then the account is linked to the POS machine. So in order to avert fraud.
Yeah, it's interesting that you brought it up, because it's something I wanted to discuss. Yes, fraud being perpetrated by POS operators is so rampant these days, and a lot of people are victims to this, fraud. If you register and you are caught, with that kind of crime, are there some kind of sanction that are being already stipulated?
No, well, crime is crime. It will be taken over by the state, and
Okay.
then appropriate sanction will be meted.
Do you also share this POS registration with the EFCC or the ICPC so that when fraud is perpetrated by any of them and it is linked to them, it will be easier for these anti-corruption agencies to pick them up?
No, all government agencies are aware of this. All
because
the
if I
stakeholders.
perpetrate, I can drop my POS and
No, but your information,
and change location.
your information are with government agencies. All your information, once you have registered, you give us all your details. Your name is there, your passport is there, your email is there, your phone number is there, everything about you.
You don't
is
get
there.
BVN, you don't take BVN, you don't take NIN.
We do. The NIN is there.
Okay.
All your information. So even if you drop the POS machine, you will still be traced, and then to face the law, the appropriate sanction.
Okay. All right. So let's go to the sensitization efforts that is being driven by the commission through you. I saw you at Dede Wood Market, or is it furniture market? What do you call wood?
Yes. Timber market.
Okay,
yes.
Dede Timber Market.
The spare parts market.
Yes.
We have a timetable of various business locations.
Oh, okay. I also saw you at Zuba. And I know across the state, your members have also been going around.
Yes.
Just how excited are people when it comes to the commission coming to their doorstep?
You see,
what is it feeling like?
Yeah, people is like bringing relief. You understand? People have no choice than to come out. A lot of people want to register their businesses, but because of some of the what I call bottlenecks or hindrances, for instance. Number one, people are not, so especially the SMEs, some of them, like all these shoemakers, tailors, and the rest of them, they are not ICT compliant. And where you have people that are ICT compliant, they are not ready to leave their business premises to come to our office to do registration. That is number one. Number two, you will need transportation to move yourself from wherever you are to come to our office. You also need data to go online to carry out your registration. So when we take registration to the doorstep of the people, it's like you have removed all the hindrances. So people are excited to come out to register their business.
Hi, I'm Mr. Muftau Bello. It's a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for
your
having
time.
me. Thank you for having me.
Well done to Mr. Muftau Bello for bringing us up to speed on the registration of fintechs or POS operators. And now, do you know that by the provision of Section 421, subsection 1 of the CAMA 2020, the annual return of a company limited by shares or guarantee or unlimited shall be completed, signed, sealed, and delivered to the Corporate Affairs Commission not later than 42 days after the annual general meeting of the year? So have you updated your records with the CAC? We say well done if you have. And if you have yet to do that, please hurry now to www.csc.gov.ng to file your return to avoid being struck off.
Attention, business owners. Did you know that failing to file your annual return can put your company at risk? In Nigeria, the Company and Allied Matters Act 2020 requires all registered entities to submit their annual return to the Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC) or face serious consequences. The listing, striking of the CAC register, these are not just empty threats. They are real risks that can strip you of your business license, cutting off access to government activities, support, subventions, and crucial post-incorporation services. The law is clear. Annual returns are mandatory for the continued recognition of your business as a legal entity. Act now. Good news! Filing your annual return has never been easier. Introducing the CAC Online Portal, your convenient, efficient, and accessible solution to fulfill your annual return obligations. File your annual return online through the CAC Portal today. CAC, committed to prompt and efficient service.
The CAC remains committed to working hard to provide prompt and efficient service to customers in line with global best practices. And that's why we draw the curtain for this week's edition of the program, CAC Weekly. We hope you enjoyed watching. For comments and inquiries, please take advantage of our social media handles and helpline. On Instagram is Corporate Affairs Commission. Facebook is Corporate Affairs Commission. Our address on X, formerly Twitter, is @CAC Nigeria 1. Our email is cservice@cac.gov.ng. The website address is www.cac.gov.ng. And the call center number is 070-8062-9000. Do join us next week for another interesting edition of the program, same time, same station. For me, Rashid Mahe, and the whole team, is bye for now.